Hello beautifuls, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. It's LoveKeebuu, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to find your skin tone. So if you guys want to know 8 different ways on how you can find your skin tone, and if you want to know what is skin tone anyways, keep watching. And as always, if at any point in this video you find that you are enjoying it or you find it helpful, please don't forget to like the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified of when I post new videos. Before I get into this video, let's talk about undertones. What are undertones? What is the importance of knowing your undertone? Now, undertones are different than skin tone. See, skin tone, we have our regular colors that we're familiar with. We're either, deep skin, pale skin, medium skin, tan skin. Now, undertones is the tone underneath your skin. It's what shines or doesn't shine underneath your skin, and those in other terms are called undertones. So we have 3 different undertones. We either have a warm undertone, a cool undertone, or we have a neutral undertone, which neutral is you're both warm and cold undertones. So why do we need to know our undertones? Well, knowing your undertone will help determine what clothes look better on you, what hair color looks better on you, what jewelry looks good on you. So knowing your undertone is gonna help determine what things look good on you. It also helps when you're looking for a foundation shade. You want to choose a foundation shade that is meant for warm tone or cold undertones. So pretty much that is a good reason to know your undertones. So let's get into the steps on how you can find your skin tone. I'm going to cover some of the basics. These are tips that you could easily find online, but I'm going to get more in detail with them. And then I'm also going to share a pretty unique tip for how to find your skin tone at the end of this video. So don't forget to stay until the end of the video to find out what the tip is. It's pretty cool. I really like this one. Number 1 is to just check your veins, and you can easily find the veins on your wrist. And what you will need to do is you need to stand to natural light, so stand next to a window during the daytime, and you will be able to see what color your vein is. Is your vein green? If your vein is green, you have a warm skin tone. Is your vein purple or blue? If it's purple or blue, then you have a cold undertone. If you cannot tell what color your vein is, or it's a little bit of a mix between like green and blue, then you have a neutral undertone. Number 2 is your skin's reaction to the sun. If you tan easily but rarely burn, then you have a warm or neutral skin tone. If your skin burns but doesn't tan, then you have a cooler undertone. Number 3, I tried this one, but it didn't really work for me, is the good old paper test. So you go in front of a mirror and you put a white piece of paper next to your face. Then you check for the contrast between the white paper and your face. If your skin appears yellowish next to the white paper, then you have a warm undertone. If it's pink, rosy, or bluish red, then you have a cold undertone. If your skin appears gray and you have an olive complexion, then you have a neutral undertone. If you can't determine between yellow, olive, or pink, then it most likely means you have a neutral undertone. Number 4, determine what looks best on you. And this leads me to my next tip, is to just ask someone, ask other people what colors look best on you. And going back to number 4, just see what looks best on you. Try on different clothes, try on different pieces, try on different colors. If we tend to feel like brighter colors look better on us, then it might mean that we're warm undertone. If we feel like purples and blues look better on us, then we might be cold undertone. If you feel like everything looks good on you, then you're probably neutral undertone. We can't always trust our own eye, so sometimes it helps to ask someone else. I actually walked into Sephora, and I guess this person knew about skin tones, and so he knew that I was a neutral undertone because he looked at my entire outfit and said, you have different tones on you. You have cold tones and warm tones, but they all look good on you. So that's how I could tell you're a neutral undertone. So it always helps to just get a second opinion, to ask someone else and say, does this color look good on me, or does this color look good on me? Number 6 is jewelry. I am wearing silver jewelry because silver jewelry is good on cold undertones, and gold jewelry is good on warm undertones. Putting up the jewelry next to you and just saying, this looks good on me, helps determine what kind of undertone on you are. Next tip is your eye color. Now, the last tip, which is my favorite tip, it's actually an app, and it is an app that will help tell you what your undertone is. So if you just cannot find out what your undertone is, if you try the jewelry trick and the paper trick and the wrist trick and you still just don't know, or you just want more confirmation, then there's an app for that. I was thinking that I was more on the warm undertone, but this app told me that I was a neutral undertone, and that just kind of changed my life, because then I realized, like, wow, I could wear all sorts of color, but there's certain colors that look better on neutral undertones. So I was very shocked when I found that out. If you like to take a lot of fashion photos, if you want to know, the correct type of foundation or the correct type of jewelry to wear, definitely check out this app. It's pretty easy to use. It is recommended that you do it at night. Guys, that is all the tips I have for you on how to find your undertone. If you have any other tips on how you can find your undertone, let me know. I would love to hear about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It will help me out a lot in knowing how my content is doing. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, bye. Mwah.